Okay, here we are recording a 5-minute review of what we covered today. We talked about Inciteful with CITE, incite like citation. So for the Inciteful AI app, so this platform is really interesting. It is free, and that's important. What it does is it uses RAG style AI, so retrieval augmented generation. You can put in an article that you found or two articles that you found. So we recommend definitely finding scholarly articles, and it finds the connections between them. One of the things that we explored with this is figuring out the limitations. So does it do better with certain disciplines? Does it do worse with certain disciplines? So we found an interesting limitation when if we're trying to do a deep dive when it comes to AI and information literacy in the context of higher education. It didn't find an article that we thought was important and useful. But one of the things that it does when it does correctly find both articles that you put in is it finds all of the connections between them. So, if they are both citing the same sources, or if one cites a source and then the other one has that source as a reference, so then going back and forth. And thinking about situating the literature in and thinking about what articles you're finding in context. So again, it's one of those tools that can be really, really helpful when trying to figure out literature reviews for the first time, but it's not an end all be all, which was something that we agreed upon. It's not the only thing. An interesting point that was brought up is that this, as well as some of the other AI tools that we've explored with these workshop series, is that they don't generate anything so thorough that a professor would say, oh my gosh, this replaces the work of a human. This replaces what a student is doing, so I wouldn't recommend this. So none of the stuff that we're sharing so far is dangerous in an academic integrity violation sort of way. But it's nice to think about in these sorts of ways. So if I'm going to find my correct button here so I can stop sharing and stop recording. But yes, thank you so much, and we'll see you next time.